No one wanted to listen to Amber Heard's witness, and now another psychiatrist is saying that he's totally useless. Dr. Richard Shaw basically says everything Dr. David Spiegel said is wrong. He's a doctor and also a professor of psychiatry at Stanford. Wow, I know, Amber's psychiatrist witness is nothing compared to him.
I have what's called board certification in adult and general psychiatry. I obtained that from the American Board of Psychiatry and Neurology in 1991. And then I obtained subspecialty board certification in child and adolescent psychiatry in 1993.
Plus, he seems so nice too. He answers all the questions politely, unlike Dr. Spiegel, who rudely corrected the lawyers when they were asking questions.
You know whether Marlon Brando used an earpiece?
Isn't he dead?
Yeah.
So the answer is no, he does not use one.
Dr. Shaw was called to the stand to give his opinion on what Dr. Spiegel said yesterday.
What work were you asked to do in this case?
My role in this case was to give my opinions about the testimony and opinions of Dr. Spiegel, whom you heard from yesterday morning.
According to him, he was actually present in court the other day to watch the whole testimony. Then, he starts telling us what's wrong with Dr. Spiegel's statement professionally.
Do you have an opinion of Dr. Spiegel's testimony?
Yes, I do.
And what is your opinion?
Firstly, he violated the Goldwater rule when he gave his opinion on Johnny's mental health. The Goldwater rule practically prohibits psychiatrists like them from giving psychological opinions without personally examining the person.
My opinion is that he violated the ethical principles that are outlined in the Goldwater rule when he gave his opinions about Mr. Depp, specifically with relationship to personality traits and his cognitive abilities.
In short, they have no right to give their opinion if the person isn't their patient. That's a basic rule for psychiatrists. I wonder why Dr. Spiegel forgot that.
You are saying that I'm an expert witness. I am saying as an expert witness, and solely as an expert witness, that guideline is permitting that from occurring. I would say then that the whole field of expert witness testimony, again, would be disavowed by what you are quoting in the Goldwater rule, and we know that's not the case, because if it was...
Then, Dr. Shaw says that he is also unreliable, a claim Amber's lawyers want to object to.
That Dr. Spiegel's opinions were unreliable and that he had insufficient information.
Objection, Your Honor.
All right. So they had to go back to talking about the Goldwater rule.
Well, my opinion is that he did not. He expressed a number of professional opinions about Mr. Depp that we heard about yesterday. And again, he did so without an evaluation.
Dr. Spiegel didn't do any evaluation on Johnny. He didn't even get the actor's consent to be given his professional opinion.
So I would definitely felt that his conduct, unfortunately, did violate the Goldwater rule.
Dr. Spiegel wants us to believe that Johnny Depp is a narcissist without any proof.
He had none of this information, even though he came out and stated with what he described as a degree of medical certainty that Mr. Depp had narcissistic personality traits.
He just based it off of the depositions, news, media, stuff like that because he couldn't present us with any record on Johnny's reported disorder. When he was asked if a certain test should be performed, he just answered that not all people have access to that, which is completely false.
Which is actually not at all true. I mean, every medical school has neuropsychologists that can do testing. So I think that was an unfortunate statement.
As the questioning ends, Johnny's lawyer reveals to us that Amber asked for Johnny's evaluation twice, and the court denied it.
Shaw, Mr. Nadelhoff just asked you about the court authorization of Mr. Depp's evaluation. Are you aware that the court has twice denied Ms. Heard's request for an evaluation of Mr. Depp?
I heard that yesterday.
We can breathe a sigh of relief now that that's done. We had to sit through almost 2 hours of that craziness. Hearing this from a more credible source makes it seem like Dr. Spiegel's statement should just be rejected all in all. If that happens, Johnny has the upper hand in this trial. He may even win just because of that. That's all the news we have for now. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.